Understand, food can be one of the biggest killers of all time, even more so than alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs, and no one cares.
Blair Rivers died of obesity-related issues. He was just 29.
There's an argument to be made that you used this guy during his life, and that now you are very morbidly using his death to continue to promote your own.
I absolutely agree. And in a very sick way, his death has gotten the message out further.
So this man's death has not given you cause at all.
Zero cause.
Dr. John's Vegas location is double the size of his old place in Arizona, and his in-house fatality rate, it hasn't slowed a bit.
How many people have actually had heart attacks in the room that we're sitting in?
In the room that we're sitting in, we've had 3 heart attacks.
And how many people have died?
1.
What? You mean people have had heart attacks in this restaurant? I'm sorry, but if I heard that my McDonald's down the street was causing people to have a heart attack, I'd go to Subway. Are you kidding me?
Now, I would like to say that the other 2, I did the grandest of favors for, because they now uniquely and in a very real way understand their own genetic shortcomings. Now, the one that I couldn't save was a very dear friend of mine. And I want to tell you something. They'll say it's grotesque. They'll say, how can you keep the man's cremation here? And I'll tell you something. I am setting the bag on the table. And I challenge any...
You've got to be joking. He's got the cremated ashes of the last guy that worked there in a bag on a table. Does he know no bounds? This guy just does not give a shit. I mean, to be fair, though, that would be a huge deterrent for me eating at their restaurant. You know, just you're in there. Yeah, I'll have a triple bypass surgery, a burger rather, probably the surgery too. And then they come in and they're like, "Here's your burger, sir." No, I can't finish it. I'm already full from the fattening fries. I'll take my spanking now from this nurse over there. Plop! Bag of ashes on the table. What's that? That was the last guy that spoke for me, that worked here. He's dead now.
Any other restaurant set the bag on the table. I'm talking about a bag of truth, about what's not.
Bag of truth?
This will happen. This was a good man with hopes and dreams who couldn't control his eating habits.
Inside
so
this bag are the
morbid.
remains of yet another spokesman, John Aylman. He ate at the restaurant.
Hey, a little nurse got arm on her. Damn!
But people are actually dying. So that's kind of where the gig has to stop. What do you say?
People are dying. People will continue to die. Can they just stop, pause, and reflect upon the food for thought that I'm selling? It's not hamburgers, it's not t-shirts, it's not french fries. I'm selling you food for thought and a good laugh. Let's all have a good time. But let's really digest this. Let's think of it. Or we're going to end up exactly like my friend in the bag.
Digest, food for thought.
Until then, Dr. John is the first to admit heart attacks are part of his business model.
When there are lights and sirens outside and they're bringing some person out on a gurney, you're basically in the back room counting money at that point.
Absolutely. Was that heart attack?
This guy is so morbid. He's got the ashes of a dead man. He's counting money after a heart attack. I can't tell if he's a genius that will literally scare people away from unhealthy food, or if he just realizes that death pays, you know? Like, obesity's gonna pay the bills. I don't know what to think of this guy. He's clearly cold. Like, he's an ice cube. He does not care at all.
Business, did that heart attack pad my wallet with money? Absolutely. Did I enjoy that? Absolutely. I'm a businessman first and foremost. Let's be clear about something. I'm not peddling hamburgers to small children without parental guidance. These are adults purchasing a legal substance from me. I want one.
I know I've paused a lot, but that's very creative language. A legal substance. Weed, I don't think has ever killed anyone illegal. Steroids, which people use to enhance their athletic abilities, get stronger and healthier, and I don't think anyone has ever died from that, at least not directly. That's illegal. There's so many things that are perfectly fine that are illegal, yet this, one of the biggest killers in America, legal. It's amazing.
I want my message out there loud and clear. I am a believer that when people hear my message, the net health benefit to society is incredibly good.
He recently hired a very short nurse who speeds around in a mini ambulance delivering beer.